It's being called the political upset of the year.
She's looking at herself on television right now. How are you feeling? Can you put it into words?
Nope. I cannot put this into words.
In New York, 28-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez beat one of the most powerful Democrats in Congress, Joe Crowley, a man who many thought would be the next Speaker of the House.
This is for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
So this was the upset of the year, and a really big deal that I think sends shockwaves throughout the Democratic Party and frankly the Republican Party as well.
Rick Klein, political director at ABC News, says her win likely won't cost Democrats the seat, but it could hurt their messaging.
Republicans are going to making the argument, look, they're the party of open borders. They're the party of rampant runaway crime, of legalizing drugs. And if they have examples to point to, whether it's in New York or elsewhere, they're going to jump on that and say this is what represents the Democratic Party.
Ocasio-Cortez, a former Bernie Sanders organizer, calls herself a Democratic socialist. She proposed eliminating the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. And if she wins in November, she'll be the youngest woman ever elected to Congress. President Trump reacted to the upset on Twitter. Big Trump hater Congressman Joe Crowley, who many expected was going to take Nancy Pelosi's place, just lost his primary election. In other words, he's out. That is a big one that nobody saw happening.
The next United States Senator from the great state of North Dakota, Kevin Cramer.
And earlier this week in South Carolina, where he campaigned for incumbent Governor Henry McMaster.
A man named Henry McMaster. We're not going to do that.
Both he and New York Congressman Dan Donovan, also backed by Trump, won their races.
Trump owns the Republican Party, and I think it becomes evident with each passing primary that he has the potential to sway voters.
In Utah, Mitt Romney soared to victory too.
He's going to be an interesting guy to watch because of the national platform, the notoriety, the name recognition.
And an interesting run-up to November. If there's one big takeaway from this week, Klein says it's this.
It's late in the primary season, but no Democrat or Republican incumbent can rest easy.
In Washington, Jenna Browder, CBN News.
We've got people